Destiny Taken King, the does not bow weapon review. Anyway, the does not bow auto rifle is a strike specific auto rifle which comes from the Shadow Thief strike. I got mine on a heroic strike, luckily again, and yeah, has a red dot, got crowd control, got lightweight, injection mold, sword of ages, and danger close. It doesn't sound like a good roll, but man, it's actually pretty good. If you have good aim, of course. Because of the muzzle flash, plus the recoil of this thing, and the sight, it really needs accuracy. But as you can see there, a non-shielded guardian, boom, melted. And I think this weapon might be good for PvE too, but I think it's better for PvP. One funny little similarity. The recoil handling and even the power itself, it's very similar. Did you guys ever take the kuvastav on a test drive in the regular Crucible? Tell me in the comments section if you did so. But it feels like the kuvastav. The only difference, but it has perks, has more light level, and it's a legendary. And the looks, and the sight. But overall, the recoil pattern, some of the recoil pattern, and all the impact, and probably even most of the archetype, it just feels similar. But anyway, how you get this thing, obviously, going around and farming the Shadow Thief. I didn't really even farm, I just randomly did the strike gain, kaboom, I got the does not bow. Yeah, anyway, it might be like a high impact mid rough rate of fire. Yeah, it's about in there, but I think it has even higher time to kill than regular low rate of fire autos, because I happen to keep getting kills with it. No, one thing is for sure, without the perks, this gun is kind of trash because of the recoil, and yeah. But swap out range for stability, and boom, you have one crazy good gun. One thing, it looks like the Soul Stealer Claw, even though it's not the Soul Stealer Claw archetype, and it also does not have chroma, which is another thing I found out. But one thing is for sure that it takes like 7 to 8, something like that, headshots to kill, if you can get those headshots. Because sometimes if you trade those for body shots, it doesn't really change much when it comes to autos. But I'm not sure, because this weapon kind of requires quite a lot of accuracy. But you can hand off on gunfights pretty easily, and a lot more efficiently than the Sorus ARI-45 or some other autos, low rate of fire autos, but I don't really think it can, I think it might be equal to focus fire Suros regime, when it comes to time to kill. Another thing is for sure that this thing can hold its own in close quarters pretty well, so this might be another sniper's partner weapon like the last word. The only thing you gotta worry about is the shotguns. That's the only thing you gotta worry about, other than grenades and supers. But never know. Might be somebody else with a good hand on their last word, or whatever gun they have. Like probably even a No Land Beyond. Anyway, this weapon is pretty versatile. One thing with the perks I have, with injection mold, it is not going to be good for a long range. But if you do have a perk that ups the stability and like downs something else, or doesn't even do anything, it just upgrades the stability, and boom, you have a very good gun in your hands. Like I can get as many kills as I used to with my kuvastav back before I started to record. Yeah. Well, one thing is for sure that the crowd control helps a lot in the Crucible, especially with those double kills. That's another thing to be good for, having crowd control react. I don't know even know if auto rifles can have reactive reload. And if they ever still have it, have glass full. Because the rate of fire on this thing, I think it might be a little bit higher than the average low rate of fire autos. I'm not sure, but it just seems a little bit higher. The hip fire is obviously just about 100% accurate. Like, it has the bloom. Yeah, it's mostly better to come up in 1v1 gunfights. But it can kind of chain enemies because of crowd control. Like, you shoot one enemy, and then there's another guy which is not quite there yet with their reaction time. Then you pop up your gun. Yeah, and yeah, that is a pretty good thing to do. But when it comes to straight up 1v2, they both are aiming at you and shooting at you. Just get out. But no, one thing is for sure, that this weapon in the right hands is a beast. And beastier than the Sorus ARI-45 and most of the low rate of fire autos that I have come to know of or even used. Like, it's kind of equal to the Suros, but the Sorus ARI, then the Sorus ARI falls back. But anyway, smack that like button, hit the sub, drop the comment, and I'll see you guys later in another video.